Hello online pipe community, Ethan, Parsimonious Piper here. Today we have a Parsimonious pipe, and that's about it. So let's just jump right to it. Today's Parsimonious pipe is this 1-star Pipe by Lee Bulldog. Nice smooth finish. In it, I am smoking some Hearth and Homes 10 to Midnight. This is the blend that I'll be talking about this next Cobb Tuesday. In the meantime, let's take a closer look at this one. This pipe came really clean, so I didn't bother with before and after pictures. Once I looked at the befores, they looked nice enough not to retake them. You will notice the stamping is still pretty decent on this. Nothing spectacular about the grain, but it is pretty on this side, all in one direction anyway. The bowl was rather clean, reamed out well, and you can see the stem was black, so somebody before me buffed it, and buff it they did. Here you can see the evidence of over buffing. If you look at the join between the stem and the stummel, you can see that the stem side, the stem is actually slightly, ever so slightly smaller than the stummel. That vulcanite has been over buffed. To the point that it has lost enough size that those are no longer completely true, and they just about buffed this single stamped star right off the stem. The interior came fairly clean. I did have to go ahead and scrape off or brush it off with a toothbrush what little there is in the lower left side, but I'm too lazy to retake the picture because, well, this one's in nice focus and has decent lighting. So you just have to imagine that side of the stummel clean. Looking up toward the bowl, you can see what looks like a little bit of fill work right there, and I'm sure that is why this is a 1-star. But when I look at that really closely, I'm not entirely sure that that's fill. It could just be some kind of a weird, just a weird pattern there in the grain itself. But yeah, you can see this one came pretty clean. For $39 and change, that one's awfully clean. I have had to do a lot of work on pipes that cost me more than that, and in particular, 1-stars are fairly rare, especially trying to get one in this kind of condition. I mean, this really is it's a nice little pipe, and I love Bulldogs, so it's just it's nice that I get one in that kind of condition for such a cheap price. Well, folks, I'm going to be grabbing some lunch. You can see I got my Muletown shirt on. I'm heading to Muletown right after lunch. Well, first leg in my journey to get from North Carolina to there. I hope some of y'all are going to be joining us there too. Lots of new folks in the community this year that I would love to meet over there. Some of y'all I've met before, I'd like to meet again. Well, most of you. Y'all, light something you like. Enjoy your afternoon.